You seem so down today, Robin. I made you cookies.
Damn it, Patrice! Stop smothering me!
Thank you.
Penny's so proud of you.
Let's go get you a brother, okay?
You want a brother?
All right?
Love you.
I love you too.
You're gonna be great.
Yeah.
Kids, in life there are a lot of big romantic moments, and they make life worth living. But here's the problem. Moments pass. And lurking just around the corner from those moments is a cruel, unshaven bastard named reality.
All I want to do is sit in a bathtub and read a book. But now...
Baby, I forgot to bring a book. Do you mind reading yours out loud?
And Prime is coming in to scold you. I really wasn't trying to do anything bad.
It was genius' fault.
I really wasn't trying to do anything bad.
No, I know you weren't, and I think that was genius. Now let's not do that.
Kobe can tell this story.
Yeah, Kobe.
No, I'd rather hear you guys say it because it was. I'll start it saying it was pitched to me in a lovely, lovely way. It was pitched to me like.
I think
hey,
we've
Kobe,
stayed true to the pitch.
What?
I think we've stayed true to that pitch, right? Yeah.
They said, Kobe, we think you're an awesome person. We think you're like the bee's knees. We think you're
It was
exotic.
1952 when we pitched it.
We've been doing this show for a long time. We really like the fact that you're Canadian, and we want to make Robin Canadian because it's so great. We could talk about how Canada has universal health care, great schools, great all this stuff.
We invented Trivial Pursuit. You're welcome, Earth.
And I think the next week I got one very small 5-line speech about the greatness that is Canada, and then it's been all about that. So I would like to know how the decline happened.
I'm proud to be from the Great White North.
Oh, excuse me, Milt. I think those are my charts.
That's 2,700 years.
Yeah.
Deal. Actually, it started on the Tracy Ullman show as one little 1-minute bumpers going into commercials. And after rehearsing, I went down with Julie Kavner, who does the voice of Marge, and Matt Groening was there with a picture of Homer, and he said, could you do a voice for this character? And I said, how about sort of a Walter... It started out like this. How about sort of a Walter Matthau kind of a voice like that? And he said, okay, fine. And Julie said, oh, look, I'm really tired. Can I just go out there and talk like this? He said, fine, you know. So that was the audition for Homer Simpson. It was really hard doing Walter Matthau all the time, sort of like this, and the voice sort of got deeper into the throat, and it was easier to yell.
Robin, if you asked 100 people, who's the worst person you could possibly date, they'd all say your therapist, except the one saying Barney.
Hey. Yeah, that tracks.
Trying to get them interested in architecture as a career. Who starts?
I do.
Okay.
There you go.
When you need to, you can grow a very handsome neck beard.
I grew my breakup beard.
Ted Mosby, suit up! If you don't know the gender, you're gonna get generic crap at the baby shower. But if you do know the gender, you'll get, oh, I don't know, this! Marshall, lights! When little Jack's not turning double plays, he's turning heads with this home run of an outfit. And if it's a little girl, this royal ensemble may leave you speechless, but it's sure to make little Sally say, I love you, Mommy, and I love my dress, and I would love to see you in the shower. Sorry, I kind of fell out of character in that last part.
You did a ukulele performance on YouTube, right, Kristen? There was
Yeah, it was for like the. This is gonna sound. It was for the New York Times, I believe.
The Gray Lady.
Yeah. On Raglan Road, on an autumn day, I saw him first and knew that his dark hair would weave a snare that I might one day rue.
If I walk in there, I'm robbing both of us of what could be.
The meter's running, dude. Crap or get off the pot.
Yeah.
However you feel, whatever it takes, whenever it's real.
And that, kids, is how I met your mother.
I really had to fight for this job.
You did?
I did, because no one believed I could be funny. They were like, she's on a medical show. She can't possibly be funny. And so I had made a tape where it was the scene where I'm throwing the eggs, so I was throwing ping pong balls out of an egg thing, and then, which was a mess, because I had to put sheets everywhere in the apartment, because otherwise the ping pong balls bounced everywhere when I threw them. It's these things that no one thinks about when you're, doing these audition tapes.
I couldn't help but wonder if I'd ever see her again.
Hey, Mosby! You're gonna have to come out of your hole at some point, you son of a bitch!
And then I had to fly to LA to go in to audition for them, but the room they were supposed to have me in was unavailable. And I forgot that I had left my car parked at my boyfriend's house at the time, so I landed at the airport, got to my house, realized I didn't have a car. So I got in the car with my contractor in this giant, big wheel, floor wheel, bright orange vehicle that had no roof.
Hey, it's me.
Looks like a school bus for 6-year-old pimps.
So I literally look like I'm in the Fast and the Furious or something with my contractor who's working on my house driving me to Universal. And I'm barely getting there in time. My hair is super windblown. I've got my ping pong balls in an egg cart in my backpack, and I've got a megaphone. And I get there all windblown, and I jump out of my big four-wheeler, and they're like, we can't find a room for this. We're just gonna do it in the trailer. So then I was in a teeny tiny trailer, screaming at them with a megaphone and throwing ping pong balls at everybody. And they're like, it's fine, you got the job.
You got the job.
I think I just harassed them into it.
See? Is that so hard?
I actually was at jury duty.
Judy duty.
She said duty.
And my manager at the time had emailed me and said, hey, you have this audition for just a one-line co-star for How I Met Your Mother. And I was like, oh crap, because I was about to be, I think, placed on a jury. And so I was like, okay, I'll try to, see what I can do to get out of it.
Nobody asked you, Patrice!
Well, the funny thing about this is that I auditioned to play Barney and felt that I was very wrong for it, and almost ran screaming from the room after I auditioned, just well, I did that and I don't know why. And they actually made me come back in as if they were interested. Not interested enough, because the right person got that part, Neil Patrick Harris.
Neil came in for the audition and literally did, from the pilot, the shoulder roll when he's playing laser tag.
Yeah, the audition scene, which was during a laser tag game, a phone call. Hey, loser! How's not playing laser tag? Because playing laser tag is awesome!
He kind of moved some furniture around before the audition.
Did a crazy flip in our office and slammed up against our wall, knocked some stuff off a desk.
He truly came into that room and won the part. It's exactly how it's supposed to happen. He is not what anybody had in their minds, maybe Carter and Greg.
The way we wrote Barney, the script was like a Jack Black type, a John Belushi-esque, kind of hard drinking, heavier set kind of guy.
But certainly not me and not all those people sitting there, but he came in and got the part. And he deserved it.
One ticket to Farhampton, please.
Marissa, our casting director, gets the credit for this one. She saw Kristen Milioti in Once on Broadway. And
When we were auditioning mothers, we had seen, Craig had seen Kristen in Once.
had only seen 30 Rock, so like we're coming from kind of two completely opposite directions, but both, you know, got to the same conclusion.
And then we brought her on, and I, you know, was just holding her hand, and I said,
Guys, say hi to Kristen Milioti.
People were like so emotional. It was a really intimidating first day. I couldn't tell anyone. I was under like really strict rules to not tell anyone. We shot on a separate soundstage because they wanted to keep it in secret, and all of the extras were producers and writers and crew members from the show. So there was like no, it was all intimate, like a giant family. Hi, 1 ticket to Farhampton, please.
The last scene that I filmed was the scene that I tested with, and it's
Josh.
Sorry, Josh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Josh Radman. But that was the scene that I tested with on the set in the apartment when I had no idea what I was getting into and even what role I was testing for, although I had a suspicion. But to have that be the last thing, I could like barely get through it. Because it was amazing to have it come that full circle.
See? Easy.